Hi everyone, it's Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. And this is my new office space for the next couple of months. I'm going to be using this beautiful tapestry that I received as a gift many years ago. I would say probably almost over a decade ago. My auntie was a traveler and she would travel to many islands in Southeast Asia, and she gifted me with this tapestry one year, and I'm not quite sure if she got it in the Philippines or Indonesia or Malaysia. I have a feeling it's either Filipino or Indonesian because of the crosses here. It might be more of a Filipino tribe that created it. Anyway, it's a beautiful cloth, and I'm in the middle of New York City, very urban area these days, so shout out to all my New York City folks. If you want a private reading with me or a energy medicine healing with me, I have my massage table here. I've got my drum, my rattles, all my crystals and healing tools. So if you'd like to have a shamanic healing or an energy medicine healing with me, please reach out. And all my information is in the description box below. Let's see if anything else needs to be said. I'm not sure what these readings are going to be. I got pushed to do them, but when I tuned in, and I'm going to tune in right now with you on the screen, because I was trying to tune into what readings to do and not really receiving a message. So let me just see what's happening. Yeah, the guides that I channel are just kind of like, do the readings for each sign and we will tell you what to say. So I have a feeling some of these are going to be about the new moon in Virgo, which we are in right now. And I'm sorry, the new moon in Libra, which we are in right now. Some of them might be about Venus retrograde. Venus went retrograde on the 5th/6th of October. She's going to be retrograde for about 6 weeks. Some of these messages might be about what's in store for you in the month of October / November, because time is relative. So we'll see what comes through, but I'm going to start with Aries and move through the zodiac sign until I hit Pisces. And I hope you receive something here that assists you on your journey. Namaste, and stay tuned for your reading. Hello, lovely Leos. Welcome to your reading. For those of you who are new and who are coming here through a different means, like my website or a link from the Rebel Priestess magazine, I use a different name. I use my spirit name on this channel, so you'll hear me refer to myself as Freya. She's the aspect of myself that came through when I created the channel. So she's sort of guarding and doing all kinds of protection work in this space. So I just wanted to explain that little bit. You have landed in the right spot. Let's see. For this reading, I'm going to use the Pagan Otherworlds deck, and let me go ahead and say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of my dear Leo's intentions be heard and answered. And I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. And I apologize for the background noise. There's construction going on, and it's going to be going on for a while, so I just had to get the readings recorded so that I can post them, because it's been a minute. Okay. I'm just asking my guides to please encircle this space in a circle of light. and to protect the space that we've created so that any negative or harmful intending energies simply bounce off the force field we've created and go to where they're best suited. And one last shuffle. Okay. Messages and energies for the sign of Leo for this next little while, October into November of 2018. What are the high vibration messages and spiritual guidance for Leo? Okay, that one wants to come through. Let me just take a moment to tune into your cards. Okay, and I'm seeing the number 5, so I'm going to go ahead and pull 5 cards for you. So the first one, the Page of Pentacles. The next one is the World in Reverse. The third card is the Hermit in Reverse. He's been coming out quite a lot. Fourth card is the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. And the fifth card is the Wheel of Fortune. And I love the way this card is depicted in this deck. So beautiful. Okay, so like I said in the intro, I didn't have a specific intention for this reading. It's not necessarily, so the guides are just like, it could be about the full moon that's coming up. It could be about the new moon that just passed. Venus and Mars were squaring each other 2 days ago, and it was pretty tense. So yeah, there's a lot that's going on. Let's just have a look at your cards. Your cards are looking pretty good, Leo. Tuning into any specific message that wants to come through. What I'm being drawn to these 2 majors in reverse. So you've got 3 major arcanas in a 5-card draw. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. 2 of Wands. Okay, so choice being made. Okay. There's like several different stories coming through, and I'm trying to focus on one so that I can speak it out loud. Give me a second. I'm hearing the word incomplete. And I'm looking, the first thing that draws me in is this World in Reverse because of the yellow that she's wearing. Everything else is sort of like a neutral color, but she's got that bright yellow, and it reminds me of the sun. And there's a sense of a cycle being completed, but it feels incomplete. It's like it's like you want to complete something, and it feels like you have completed something, right? You've graduated, there's a cycle that's finished, and it's sort of like here you're giving it back to the past, and you're saying, okay, thank you, done with this. But there's also this sense of maybe not quite believing that it's done. And you're meeting with the Hermit here. Like the Hermit and the World are face to face, and the Hermit is kind of going, okay, now oh, that's what it is. Okay. Took a little while to get there. So the Hermit is saying to the World card, the person depicted on the World card, all right, now that you've completed, it's time for you to go back to, not to go back, but it's time for you to go out into the world and to do the things that you are meant to be doing. You've completed this like major cycle, and you're kind of going, but no, I want to stay in hermit mode still. So the final step of completing something in the giving it away is then re-emerging, right? And saying, okay, now what's next? So that's sort of the overarching energy for this next little bit for you, my dear Leos. You've got this completion that's happened, and then you're kind of in the Bardo state. If you think about the cycles of death and rebirth and reincarnation, after you die, your soul goes through a cleansing process, a review process, and then you're kind of hanging out in between lives in the Bardo state for a little while, and that's where you're at. What a part of you spiritually is in that Bardo state, because you have completed a specific mission or a specific soul cycle in this lifetime, and you're in that state, and you're going, all right, well, I really like hanging out in this state, but I know that the next thing is to make a wish. Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment card, and the World is going back, and sorry, the Wheel of Fortune. This is almost like a second World card to me. When I look at this card, I see the wheel, and it looks like the planet Earth, especially with how it's depicted here. You've got the lion and the bear and the stag. You know, they're all king of the worlds that they reside in. So there's this sense of coming back out into the world and starting something new, starting a new cycle. Wheel of Fortune is, you know, there's a new cycle about to begin. I'm getting the sense of endlessness, really, because here I was feeling incomplete, but then I realized the completing step is to start something new, so then it's just the revolution, the revolving door of life. So that's first message for you. Let's see if there are any other messages. Should I shuffle this deck? Okay, no, don't shuffle. Any other messages? Two of Cups in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. Four of Coins. Knight of Swords. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, let me just... take a look at this. I'm getting that these cards that I just pulled, I'm getting that these are the cards of the deep past for you. Two of Cups in reverse, a relationship that came to an end. The Lovers in reverse, choices and strife. Trying to hold on to something, and then really getting pissed the F off, and you were just like, no, we're done. And then the Six of Pentacles in reverse, where you know, you're looking back with nostalgia on what once was, or what could have been but is no longer. What once was but is no longer, and what could have been but is not. So this is the deep past, and that's sort of you giving that pentacle back, and you're like, all right, I'm done with that story. I would like to create a new story. And what I'm getting to share is that the new story can be really different if you really do the work of giving this story back to spirit, back to life, back to where it came from, where you no longer need to hold it. You just, there's no need to repeat this story, is what I'm getting to share with you today. Okay. That was a pretty succinct reading, Libra. Sorry, Leo. There might be a Libra in your midst, because I just said that word. This belongs here, and that belongs there. Okay, let's pull an oracle card for you. This, in case you were wondering, is this the new moon. I had it here because we just came out of the new moon in Libra. And maybe that's why I said the word Libra. But it was sort of overshadowing the reading. And then I had the card of study over it. Anyway, I digress. Let's pull an oracle card for Leo for this next little while, October to November 2018, with all the different astrology in the sky. What's the best guidance that you can give Leo at this time, dear oracle? Please show us. Yes. All right, you've got the card of union. And this has many different meanings and many different levels. So let me just, give me a second to open up the booklet. Those of you who have been here before, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, these cards, these oracle cards, are sacred geometry patterns that are infused with light and Reiki healing energies. So notice the points of light and how light is emanating from these cards. And as you breathe in, use it as a meditation. I'm going to read what the card says, the meaning of the card, what it says in the booklet. And as I do that, use it as a meditation to breathe the entire symbol into your chakras, into the crown of your head, into your third eye, all the way down into your root, or wherever it feels right to you. Like it might want to hang out in your aura right above your heart, for example. Who knows? It might want to hang out above your crown in your aura, about 6 inches away from your crown. Who knows? Take it in, take the symbol in, and allow it to go where it's needed. And I'm going to go ahead and read what it says for this card as your guidance this month. Union. Union happens when two disparate pieces, people, or ideas come together to make one. Union does not imply that the original differences or identities are being overshadowed or overlooked, but that they have been examined, accepted, and integrated as a whole. How will uniting benefit this situation? And is your union truly aligned? Okay, so I'm getting that these are the questions that Spirit would love for you to consider asking yourself as you begin this new cycle. So go ahead and continue breathing it in, noticing where in the body or in your energy field this card is affecting you. Notice how your body reacts and responds to the energy of this card. Union. Union happens when two disparate pieces, people, or ideas come together to make one. Union does not imply that the original differences or identities are being overshadowed or overlooked, but that they have been examined, accepted, and integrated as a whole. How will uniting benefit this situation? Is your union truly aligned? I send you peace, I send you blessings, dear Leo, for this next little while. And I am in New York City right now, and I'll be in New York City until mid-December. So if any of you are in the area, I would be, and you want to work with me, I would be happy to do an in-person reading for you. I'm also doing my Reiki healing and my shamanic healing work here. Got my massage table and all my tools, and I'm excited to bring my gifts to the city. So please reach out if you're in the city and you'd like to meet up. That would be great. I would look forward to that. And everything you need to know about doing that is below in the description box. Okay, Leo, have a wonderful next little while, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.